we talked about what it is really to love, what the meaning of love is truly for whatever gender. I would say for both the male and female genders, but gender is such a sensitive thing nowadays. I'm just going to stay away from that. So we talked about what love really is, irrespective of who or whoever is involved. So today I want to talk about it specifically for my gender, and I identify as a woman. Okay, well, why would I do that? I can talk a bit about what men want, but well, maybe next time. But I mean, I want to talk about what I know for sure. Now, here's the thing. Ask the average woman what it is she wants. I don't think she really knows. What we say is, I don't like. Okay, what is it exactly you like? Except for the cliche, tall, dark, handsome, and God-fearing, I don't think you're going to get it. But we've taken time to look at it and ask sincerely, what is it exactly that women want in a partner? What do they want in a man? So I think that what women want, first and foremost, is to be acknowledged. What do I mean by being acknowledged? Look, if you're taking your woman out as a man now, and as a woman, I'd like you to think about it, if it really applies to you, and just let me know in the comment section. So yes, before I go on, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. If there's anything that you can identify with, share it with us. If there's a question on your mind, also share with us. So, I was saying, as a woman, can you identify with being acknowledged? As a man, why don't you give it a shot and tell us if it works? What do I mean by a woman being acknowledged? If a couple go out together, for example, and they meet his friends, maybe family members, colleagues, whoever, or even if it is just one other person, and the man is introducing her to someone else, and he says, "Hey, Tosin, meet Olamide." And Tosin says, "Hi, Olamide," and that's it. Who is Olamide to you? It riles women. It just irks us. Why? What do you mean? Am I just, or you say, "Here's my friend Olamide"? Why would you say, "Here's my friend Olamide"? Aren't we more than friends? Are you saying what we have is just a friendship, maybe a friendship with benefits? Acknowledge her. What I mean is say, "Hey, Tosin, this is my woman, Olamide. Okay, this is my girl, Olamide. This is my girlfriend, Olamide. This is my fiance, Olamide." Whoever it is, just acknowledge it, okay? Just let us know where we stand by acknowledging us. If you are not acknowledging her, it's like you're kind of not affirming her position in your life. If you're not entirely sure how it is, but you just know you have a connection, just say, "This is my woman, Olamide," and say, "Hey, it's something, at least it is my something to her." Okay? And then again, second thing, I'm talking about three things. Second thing is, whether you have money or not, a woman likes to be funded. Okay? A friend was telling me about something, a male friend was telling me about something that the woman liked, but she could afford it. She was earning way more than he was earning, and he would just say she can buy it for herself, and she buys it for herself. Why do I buy it for her? But you know that she particularly likes this. And so they were having issues, and then she was not telling me that he knows the things I like, but he knows these things that I like, but he won't get anything from me. He just buys functional things. And he was saying, "I don't make much money, so I just have to make sure that things are functional." When a woman, what I mean by a woman likes to be funded is, "Hey, maybe I have a thing for jewelry." It doesn't have to be expensive jewelry. Just occasionally buy me some sort of trinket. Okay? Pay for a meal. That way, even if I'm earning 10 times more, I'm willing to give away everything I earn because I know that you've got me. Okay? If you can identify with this, just share it in the comment section. I just want to know that you've got me. I've got to know that what if I don't have what I have? Will you still be looking out for me? Okay, so two things we've talked about. A woman wants to be acknowledged. A woman wants to be funded. Funded doesn't even mean buying her a Bugatti or buying her Gucci or something. It's just the thoughtfulness of being funded. Okay? And then finally, a woman wants to be protected. Protection doesn't mean you need to be a soldier and carry a gun and shoot down everybody that offends her. That's not it. What protection actually means is that you stand up for her. You stick up for her. If somebody is abusive towards her, you're willing to take up a fight. You know, you're willing to go the extra mile to see that a wrong to her is done right. Okay, so a woman wants to feel protected. She wants to feel like if she needs someone, you will be there for her. So that's the way we feel as women. So 3 things that we really, really want. We want you to acknowledge us, affirm us, and let us know where we stand with you. Fund us once in a while, okay? It doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be several times a day. But within your means and in a thoughtful manner. And then protect. We love to be protected. I mean, feel sheltered and feel safe around you. Know that he's got me. He's got my back. Okay, so those are the 3 things. If you can identify with them, just share it in the comment section. Whichever one is most important to you, share. And as a man, if you start to take a look at it and see if it is something that you can relate with. So, I've got the questions coming in. I asked for questions earlier, so I have questions coming in. And my first question says, my boyfriend showers me with gifts but doesn't show me affection. Does he love me? Okay, I'm very huge on communication. I think there's a communication gap here somewhere. There's something known as love languages. Each person has a love language, except you're like me, that all languages are my language. Whatever it is you give to me, I like. Whatever it is you are not giving to me, I want. I think that applies to all women too, though. Like they say, we don't know what it is that we want. So, why don't you have a conversation with him and say, honey, I love the gifts. I appreciate them. Thank you. But the time you have spent getting this gift, why don't you just spend it with me instead? Those minutes, those hours it took you to shop for this, spend the time with me instead. Or let's go get the gifts together. I would actually appreciate, I really appreciate this, but I will appreciate that more. It's just a breakdown in communication. Let him understand what your love language truly is. Maybe giving of gifts is his love language. And it is so normal for us to project our own needs on other people. It's not because he doesn't love you. Not that that's not a possibility, to be honest, but it's not likely that it's because he doesn't love you. At least he's still with you and he's putting in the effort to give you stuff. Question number 2 says, this love thing is safe. I don't tire. I can't seem to find my true love. My heart has, we lost the second half of the message. It got lost in transit. So I can't seem to find true love. Okay, so what's your definition of love? What are you looking for? I think, and I say it all the time, that people are looking for the, permit me to say, wow effect, the butterfly effect, the I saw her and my heart skipped a bit. Or, oh my God, look at him, he's so fine, I'm going to marry him. That's what we're looking for. But sometimes that's not the real definition of love. Love is patient, love is kind. I know that's cliche, yeah, but if you find somebody, if you have somebody in your life who is patient with you, kind, goes out of his or her way to be with you, do things for you, your go-to person, you're great friends, you enjoy similar things, and even the things you don't enjoy, you can tolerate each other, you know each other's flaws, and you're okay with them, somebody you can't be pretentious with. That's love. It's not just the butterflies. If the butterflies are there, oh, great. I mean, if there's mad chemistry, that's also great. Sometimes we don't even give ourselves the chance to exploit this chemistry because we started out first as friends. So I always say, first and foremost, look within your circle of friends. there is probably that one person that is there. And if not, man, we just have to keep searching with optimism. You just have to keep trying. You can't afford to give up, because I mean it's worth it. For however many years you have it, it's worth it. Okay, question 4. I don't understand. Let me just read. It says, my girlfriend wants to have a taste before we move our relationship further. Is this also love? What's a taste? What? I thought it was like ice cream or pepper soup. Guys say that taste means she wants to have sex before they move their relationship forward. What is moving forward in this relationship? What's the definition of father? You know, having sex before you move further. Now, there are 2 ways to answer the question. 2 ways. Now, I could go religious and say, oh, it is wrong, it is not right, and you shouldn't have sex and all that. But the truth is that most people will have sex. You've got to be able to discuss things with each other, okay? Understand what it is that you are doing. What is right for you is what is right for you. What's your definition of taking a father? What's the purpose? I mean, it's a conversation between both of you. Okay, I can't tell you what is. Does the fact that you haven't had sex so far mean that he doesn't love you? And if you eventually have sex right now, does that mean that he loves you? Sex is not it doesn't define love. However, I can't say that sex is unimportant. It is very, very important. So you've got to do what works for you. You have that conversation and do whatever it is that works for both of you. I'm not going to make your decisions for you guys. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so they're telling me it's time to wrap up. Yeah. So remember, 3 things that a woman wants. If you're a woman and you don't know now anything apart from tall, dark, handsome, and God-fearing, the cliche that a woman wants in a relationship, she wants to be acknowledged, affirmed. That means recognized. It just means give us a title and say, this is what she is to me. We also want to be funded, meaning that just pay 1 or 2 bills for us. Even if we're earning more than you, that way we're going to be willing to give you a whole lot more than whatever it is that you have spared. Finally, we love to be protected. We want to feel safe with you. We want to know that we have a haven in you. We want to know that if we run to you, you've got us. Okay, so that's it. All things love. Remember to share, like, hit the notification bell, and definitely leave a comment. I promise we will be responding to you. Anything it is you want to hear, we'll be able to share with you. Okay, so see you guys. Love you.